but a taste of the dark side.
Oh, hey guys. How's it going?
The cat hounds seem to have calmed down. The settlers must be relieved.
So we are presently on the planet of Dantooine. That's all fine and dandy. We've only got a couple more quests we gotta do here before we move on to our next planet of Tatooine. Including finding this woman's missing droid. The finishing off the Mandalorians, and the finishing up the Sandro Matale feud, which we haven't really started on yet. This one's going to be our main focal point of the beginning here. Alan Matale has approached the Jedi Council and demanded action. He believes that the head of the rival Sandro family, Nurik, has kidnapped his son. The Jedi Council has decreed that you may investigate the disappearance so long as it does not detract from your main quest, which we finished. We've encountered some of the Mandalorian raiders plaguing Dantooine and slain them. They did not seem as organized or as powerful as you had been led to believe. Perhaps you've not yet met their most powerful members. You've met Elise Montaigne, who has lost her companion, her droid companion. As all she has left of her husband, she wishes you to find him. He was apparently kidnapped from her home. She's been searching for him ever since. She misses him very much. So we are on our way now to the Sandral estate. For those who missed it last time, we had some, fun, to say the least. We cleansed the grove of whatever was plaguing it, which was Juhani, and we hope that Juhani is going to join us on our journey. We then went to the Dark Ruins, the Jedi Ruins, took care of that, found out that Revan and Malak had been searching out what is called the Star Forge. So, the Jedi Council has decreed, after we deal with the Sandral Matale feud, that we are to go and seek out the Star Forge and discover what it holds, make sure that it's able to help us in our journey to defeat Lord Malak, and whatever else the victor goes to spoils. Basically, we're just going to be perfect, okay, guys? We're going to pass through the grove, the Sandral estate, and who knows what we will find there. How is everybody doing on this fine Election Tuesday? Oh, that's very convenient that we start right here at the Sandral grounds. And before I really dive into it, we are going to, let's go ahead and get started on it.
This is private property. The council. If you are here because of Shen Matale's disappearance, you are...
The Sandals are not involved. This is nothing but a Matale witch hunt. I'm not in the league with the Matales, but I
Your
must speak
network
to
seems
Nurik.
not to be disturbed, but given the circumstances, I will make it.
Go into the main hall. Nurik will greet us there. That sounds great.
I have been informed by my protocol droid that you wish to speak to me.
I wanted to ask you about the disappearance
I
of
feel
Shin
great
Matale.
sorrow at the young Matalia's disappearance, but they are not the only family.
You're feeling
to suffer
scatterbrained. What's
such
up,
a
Tom?
Tragedy.
Is that because of
Tatooine is
the
a dangerous place. My
can't-
own
is it
son,
because of the one
Cassius,
shot?
has been missing for some time now, but I know nothing about the disappearance of Shen. Perhaps he and Cassius now share a similar fate.
Jedi Council has instructed me to investigate this matter. May I
I
search your
brought my
estate?
family here to find peace and safety, not to be harassed and treated like common criminals. Your council has no authority here, and I respectfully
Bitch, I
ask
will
you to
show you
leave
what
this
authority
property
I
at
have
once.
here as soon as I whip
Jedi
out my
are renowned for
lightsaber
their
and slit your
fairness
damn
in
throat.
pursuit of justice. There is nothing to fear from us, unless you have something to hide.
I trust you will show yourself out. If not, my security droids will be sure to deal with you.
I assure you that your security droids mean nothing to me.
You are here from the council, are you
Yo!
not? Looking for Shen Matale?
Fantastic, Josh. Thank you for the Prime sub.
My name is Rahasia.
Who are you?
Nurik is my father. He has not been himself since Cassius disappeared. He is mad with grief, and he is convinced the Matales are responsible. He's not thinking rationally.
Does this
My
have anything
father
to
is
do
a
with
good
what happened to
man.
Shin?
When my mother died, he raised me and my brother by himself. He loves his children, and we love him. I just don't want you to judge him too harshly.
Judge him?
You
What
must
has your
understand
father
that
done?
Father has been under a terrible strain. I have no wish to disobey him, but there are matters where even my father's authority is not absolute. My
Please
father
tell me what has
kidnapped
happened.
Shen Matale. He is holding him prisoner here in the compound. He feels this is a way to get back at the Matales, a way to get even for the disappearance of my brother Cassius.
I see. Well, there is the answer we seek. The Jedi Council should be informed of this at once.
No, since Cassius went missing, my father has become unstable. He might hurt him if you do that. He no longer even cares if the Matales are responsible for what happened to Cassius.
You only get one
I'm
of those a
afraid
month.
My father will simply kill Shen out of a mad, misguided lust for vengeance.
You will, you'll have to come back and top right, by the way. Do it again next month.
I do not know.
What happened to Cassius?
I'm worried for him, truly. But I do not believe Alin Matale had anything to do with it. And now my father may take it out on Shen. Please, find Shen and rescue him before my father does something he will regret forever. I would take you to the prison, but I cannot let my father see me with you. Take this key. It will open an unguarded door at the rear of the estate. You and Shen can make your escape through there. There are many security droids guarding the halls. Please hurry. You are Shen's only hope.
What is the problem between your families? Oh, why do you
Shen
care
and I,
about Shen?
We
Yes.
Well,
yes,
we've
that
been
is how
taught
that
by our
works. Sir.
families to hate each other, just for being related to our fathers. But I met Shen alone one day in the city, away from his father. And Shen was so charming, so sweet. He didn't care at all that I was a Sandral. He just accepted me for who I was, with no reservations. We talked and met again over months and fell in love. My brother Cassius met him too, and they were beginning to become friends. But then this whole mess had to happen. Please find Shen and free him. You are my only hope.
Oh, I'll find him, alright. I'm gonna tell him what a fucking coward you are, too. Alright. Now, I believe, if I am correct, sometimes I'm correct, sometimes I'm not, that we may have da 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 a data pad. Mandalorian data pads. Okay. We'll go out this door. Because I believe there's a way to find Cassius's remains. Oh, spoilers. Sorry, guys. Hello, Dab. We will come back to the Sandral estate momentarily to rectify what has happened here. For now, there's some Cathhounds that must be dealt with, including the big albino Cathhound. Excuse me. Sir, can I interest you in a ride? Excuse me? I didn't want to do this, but fuck you. What is your paper on, Deb? Mission, you're just having a bad time, aren't you? Excuse me? So I have a new idea.
Yes? What? Sure.
Okay. You don't scare me. Fat lot of help you two fuckers are.
Huh?
What?
What can I do?
What?
Sure.
Okay. Now, let's go up this way. Some more Mandalorians over here.
You cannot win. What can I
I heard. What?
You shall fall.
Force Whirlwind is the greatest thing in the world.
You'll never get me.
Let's make this quick.
Okay, metal case. Repair kit. Footlocker. Pee pee poo poo dicks and balls. Yes, indeed. remains. Mandalorian data pad. Adrenal amplifier. Ah, equipment pack. What we got here? A med pack.
What can I do?
What?
Yes?
Alright. Let's find out what these Mandalorian data pads say. Mission, I was wondering where you were and if you intended to help at all. Yeet.
Thank you for saving the Master Jedi. I am CA-42, a personal assistant droid.
Do you guys hear everything okay between me and the game?
As I
Personal
said,
assistant
I am
droid.
CA-42, a personal assistant droid. Over recent months, the assistance I render seems to have taken on a disproportionate significance. Did she send you
Are
to
you
find
Elisa's
me?
droid?
Please do not tell her you saw me.
Oh, dude, I am right there with you. This is still one of my all-time favorite games. You're
Yes, but I
running
have
from
my
her?
reasons. I'm afraid my elder became a bit too attached to me. Obsessed, even. She tried to treat me as her dead husband. It was not healthy for her. You
all
know
the
Master
time? I kinda
She
do.
is obsessed. She rarely sees other people and appears to be fixated on me as her husband. She was becoming more and more insular. I thought it best that I leave. She may meet other real people this way. In fact, that was the reason I came here and sought out those cat hounds.
You
I think it would be
sought
best
them
if
out?
I were no longer a factor. She would meet new people, living people. Please, please destroy me.
Fine,
Thank
I'll
you,
destroy
kind
you and
sir.
tell you what.
have my
Tell her why you
eternal
did it.
gratitude.
I'll be nice. Excuse me, it's the most difficult thing I fought all game. And I didn't get a level up from that? What the fuck, game? Oh, Crystal Cave could be fun.
What?
What?
I think we might go into the Crystal Cave real quick. I say real quick, but... Okay. So yeah, let's do that. Because I hate myself. Oh, Bastila, are you hurt? Did you get poisoned? Did everybody in the fucking world get poisoned?
You cannot win.
Go work, everybody. How did I miss the invisible egg? Or not the invisible egg, but... Get all of the crystals. I believe that's everything. Cool. Crystals are a girl's best friend. Yo, Abigail! Boy, have I got something for you. Alright guys, come this way. Let's avoid the calf hounds. We're going to avoid the calf hounds. You're going to attack her. No! This is not the best time to talk, Mission. Get the fuck out of the way. Good work, guys. I'm glad you did anything. Didn't I kill you guys?
Ah, so this is the meddler. You have caused us far too much trouble for a mere Jedi. I will add your head to those of the other Jedi I have killed, and take yet another lightsaber for my own. Now you will know why the Mandalorians are feared.
thought I dealt with you, honestly.
Let's make this quick.
Whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa. I don't know what I blew up, but... Getting my ass kicked, though. There we go. Okay. There we go. Everybody dead. Mission. I'm sorry. But we have an issue here. And the only prescription is for you to go back to where you came from. And I'm going to bring out the big guns. You are not the big guns. $66 credits.
What can I do?
But you can heal me for one, actually.
Huh? What?
Okay. Nope, I'm stuck. We're not doing this whole calf hound thing right now. Now, I know his remains are around here somewhere. Unless it's one of those circumstantial things where I had to do the, I had to find these before I...
I'm here.
Sure.
I was trying to let you guys sleep. But you just had to come and attack. Sure, dude, that was not a good idea. Remains. Ah, Cassius's diary. Perfect. Back to the Sandral grounds. Or Sandral Estate, or whatever it's called. Oh, hello. Hey, we leveled up. I will actually put both of my points into treat injury. Okay. It's dangerous to go alone. Take this. And I'm going to pause it right there so I can run and grab me a drink real quick. And I'll be right back. Yes. We are back. We're working on it. We are working on the, scoundrel issues. And leveling him up like a Pokemon. Give me just here, and we'll be right back on top of things. Okay. Well, I can't give him candy. The Galaxorel does not like candy. I mean, he does, but... I feel like we should go this way. Yeah. Bastila, heal yourself. Excuse me? No. Skill too low.
No problem. Didn't work. No problem. Didn't work. No problem. Got it.
Hi. How's it going? Good job, guys. Really proud of you.
Yes?
Didn't work.
No problem. Didn't work. No problem. Didn't work. Yeah?
Candace, what is your, Yeah.
Yes?
Sure. No problem. Didn't work.
There we go. When in doubt, just force it open. Hello. Yeah, okay, that's what I thought. But
Please, find Shen and rescue him before... There are many security... Please find...
jeez, what's going on? Oh, okay. You guys are totally in my fucking... Thanks for your stuff. Oh, large locker. I already opened you. I did not.
No problem. Didn't work.
Who are you? What do you want with me? Are you working for my father? Rescue me.
Here to rescue
No,
you.
I won't leave. It's too dangerous. It's not my own
I'll
safety
protect
I'm
you. Let's
concerned
go.
about. I'm worried about the fate of Nurik's daughter, Rahasia. She's been trying to convince her father to release me ever since I was captured. If I escape, Nurik will think Rahasia is to blame. Nurik is insane with grief over the loss of his son, Cassus. If I leave with you, it is Rahasia who will suffer. I cannot allow that.
Well, if we
If you
take
can convince
Rahasia with
to
us.
escape with us, I will accompany you. Though I do not know if she'd be willing to turn her back, who could imagine a Sandral doing such a thing for the sake of a Matali? But if she will not go, then I too shall stay. I would rather face my own death than have her face her father's wrath because I escaped. Thank you.
Rodeo and Juliet. Ah. There's ever been a greater love that hasn't found it yet. What's to be or not to be is anybody's guess. Rodeo and Juliet. Where is Rahasia at?
What are you doing here? Have you found
Trying to rescue Shen,
Shen
but
can
he
be
won't
so
leave without
stubborn
you.
sometimes. If one of the security droids sees me wandering the halls, Father will get suspicious. I can't risk it, but I know Shen would rather die than leave me here alone to face the wrath of my father. Tell Shen I will meet you outside the gates.
These two fucking dummies. Like, I get it, you love her, but come on, kid.
You're back. I pray she's
Yeah,
not
she
just
promised to
telling me
meet us outside the gates. Let's go.
Shen,
Where's Karth? Karth can
you're
suck on
safe.
my left nut.
Rahasia. Well, thank goodness
He
you
is
managed
on the
to
Ebon
escape.
Hawk.
It was all thanks to
I
this
took
kind Jedi
Canderous
that we
instead.
managed to get this far at all. I thank you, Jedi, for all that you have done for us.
It was no problem.
We know that you must have gone to great personal risk to get us out of the Sandral estate undetected.
Do you think you guys are
But surely we can...
think we were undetected? Dude, we killed everybody.
There you are, Shen.
Father!
Mr. Matale,
Rahasia!
Father.
Mr. Sandral!
Nurik.
Alan!
I knew this was all your doing. I knew
Gallic!
you had captured my son.
You had taken my Cassus from me long before that. You started it.
I don't want to hear any of your excuses. Now I will get revenge for your transgressions.
Please listen
You
to him,
two
Father.
need to calm
Why
down.
should I listen to the Jedi? All you want is to remain with that Sandral harlot.
My daughter is
Whoa,
not
whoa,
a
whoa, whoa, whoa!
harlot, Matale
There was
dog.
no alliteration there. No alliteration. Sandral slut, go for it. Harlot, no. Why don't you try
Our
listening to your
don't
children?
know enough of what's good for them to make a reasonable decision.
It's better to let older, wiser heads like ours make the decision.
Boy, I will slit both
Rahasia
of
and
your
I
throats.
don't want you to make decisions for us. We want to live alone away from you.
You insolent boy! If you want to live alone, then so be it. I disown you. Never set foot in my house again.
I don't care. Rahasia and I will live on our own if you won't accept us.
You will do no such thing. I am your father, and I order you to come back with me.
No, Father, I won't.
Rahasia, you will not leave with this Matale boy.
I am, Father, and you can't stop me. We're leaving for the Enclave.
You foolish girl. You think to make us stand here, then?
You expect us to just let them leave? Droids, stop them!
You will
Oh, this
not
could've
turn
went
your
a lot
droids on
better.
my daughter. Droids, don't let them take Rahasia.
We appear to be at an impasse then. And they got away.
It is your fault, Alan. You were always too violent for your own good.
Me? You were the one who rushed out here with war droids. I will
What do you
not
call the
rest
fuck down?
until I have my Shen back. The Council will hear of the troubles you caused, Jedi.
Indeed they shall.
Well. Really happy that I wasted my time doing that quest. I believe that is everything. We got to talk to the lady about her droid that we killed. And we have to talk to the guy by the Enclave about his Mandalorian issues that we've solved.
What?
There's your Karth. Hold on, I see a backpack. I may have missed something. Nope, I did not. Okay. To the courtyard we go. Oh. And our first stop's gonna be right over here.
My droid is still missing. I can feel him like a hole in my aching heart.
I found your droid, but he had been destroyed by
My
Cap.
droid? Destroyed? No. No, this cannot be happening. I can't bear to live without him.
Now those Mandalorians know what it's like, but now that you've killed some of them, they won't stop until you've defeated their leader. You must find him. Thank you, young master.
I did that.
My daughter can now, I think, rest in peace. Here is the reward I promised. Again, I thank you.
Thank you. He seems to be bothering Karth because he's
Yes, what's on your
a
mind?
messy bitch. You've been very quiet lately.
quiet?
You know,
Suppose I have.
know that?
I guess I just don't like being left out of the loop. Left out of the loop,
left out
you
of the
know,
loop?
not being told anything, strung along. It's really starting to irritate me. For one thing, I want to know what the Jedi Council said to you. They pulled you in there and refused to tell me a thing about it.
That is none of your concern, Karth. And you would do well to leave
Bastila,
the matter
let him vent.
I respect you, Bastila, but you've been as closed-mouthed as the rest of the Council. If you won't talk to me, then maybe somebody else will. I may not know much
should
about
anything
the
the
Jedi,
Jedi
but
do
I
seem
do know
strange
they
to
aren't famous for taking on old Padawans and sending them on dangerous assignments.
They said there's a bond between
bond?
Bastila and myself.
What kind of bond? You mean to say that they told you that you were tied to Bastila in some way? I have trouble believing that. You're a neophyte Padawan who's been saddled with the responsibility of tracking down these star maps. Why, that's not normal. I am not trying to provoke you or to imply that you're somehow responsible for the Jedi Council, but give me a hand here. There has to be a reason. No, I don't.
You saying
I
I'm
didn't
not
mean
needed?
that you weren't wanted or that I want to go. It's just, damn it. Well, I'll tell you this much: I'm not going to wait around until I'm betrayed again.
I'm not going to
Well, we'll
betray
see
you,
about
you
that.
fucking dick.
Look, I didn't mean it that way. I want to get to Saul. Not. No, forget it. It just seems that all I can do is insult you, isn't it? Just forget I said anything. Let's just get on with what we were doing.
You could bitch about anything. Fucking hate Karth.
Dantooine has a splendid environment. I would hate to see it damaged by too many settlers.
Oh, excuse me.
Please, don't disturb me. I have pressing matters at hand.
Ah, you have returned, young Padawan. Have you discovered what it was that Revan and Malak sought in those ruins?
Found an incomplete star map and mention of something called a star.
Starforge is disturbing. Action is required, but we must not do so in haste. We must discuss recent events in light of this new information.
We should consult the Jedi archives to see if there's any mention of the Star Forge and what it might do. We must learn why Revan and Malak sought it out.
Return to your ship with Bastila, and we will summon you when we are done. Padawan, you have done well in discovering the star map hidden within the ancient ruins. But there is more you must do in the battle against Malak and the Sith. We Jedi know victory over the Sith will not come through martial might. The Council has a mission for you, Padawan.
I've consulted our vast archives in an effort to discover the nature of this Star Forge, but all my efforts have been in vain.
Still, the Council are in agreement. The Star Forge must be found. Revan and Malak sought it out when they began their tragic fall. The Star Forge is surely a powerful tool of the dark side.
The star map in the ruins showed you 4 planets, but it was incomplete. It did not show the location of the Star Forge itself. We believe there may be similar star maps on other planets. Each star map is likely a small piece of a larger puzzle. Find the star maps on Kashyyyk, Tatooine, Manaan, and Korriban, and we believe they will lead you to the Star Forge.
I'm ready to do the Council's will.
Ravaged by this war, by defections to Malak's cause, and by Sith assassins. But we realize the importance of this mission. Yet if we send a company of Jedi Knights with you, we would surely draw the full attention of Malak and the Sith.
So, Adi, did you decide what you're going to play yet? I'd undertake this task alone.
Defense against the Sith, but it would be foolish to.
Have you decided what you're going to do for this one shot yet?
Bastila will accompany you, for there is a powerful connection between you two. A connection that might be the key to unraveling the mysteries uncovered by Revan. And Juhani has also asked to accompany you. After long deliberation, we have granted her request.
Juhani nearly fell to the dark side. Perhaps her presence will serve as a reminder to you of the dangers of that path.
Of course,
there are others I want to
who
join me.
aided you on Taris will also come. They possess skills you may find useful in your quest. Remember that secrecy and discretion are paramount to your success. You will not be able to hide the fact that you are a Jedi, nor should you. But the true nature of your mission must not reach Malak's ears. You may return here at any time. Dantooine will be a sanctuary for you, a safe haven. Here you can find supplies and whatever advice or other aid we may give you.
You can leave.
You can count on me, I will not fail.
The sooner the better. The longer you wait, the stronger Malak becomes. But first, a warning, young Padawan. The lure of the dark side is difficult to resist. I fear this quest to find the Star Forge could lead you down an all too familiar path.
The fate of the galaxy is in your hands, young Padawan. We pray you are up to the challenge. May the Force be with you.
All right. I'm actually going to bring Mission out for this. Just this trip back to our ship, basically. Probably gonna stop and stock up on some supplies. But
enjoy the time you have here on Dantooine. I think the council might decide to move to a different world.
다 공주스 딱 미끼 그랍을 먹고 같이 주 있다 보던가 돌바방크 원래 오간다 나르고 주.
I don't think the council would want me to speak openly of this mission.
lumpa ita poe tikitu dolpa da bonqualeo gandona chuchut kachi chu ita dundonga yumalita kuto dun chila mulane ni dubobo wonga kumbisjang ba mulira kachi kun ita hodonga yikin kuno ba mulera chikun slimo podonar diodunga kungabe
Ranger will be dope.
다 공주스 딱 미끼 그랍을 먹고 같이 주 있다 보던가
In my studies, I have come across tales of creatures that are born of the dark side. Monsters of pure evil. The worst of these abominations is the Terentatek. A beast that feeds on the blood of those who are strong in the Force. Over the centuries, many Jedi have fallen into this ravenous hunger. What makes this creature so dangerous? The Terentatek is a predator. We Jedi are its prey. They're incredibly strong with a primal cunning. They have an inborn resistance to the Force. There are some who believe that the Terentatek is a monster bred by the ancient Sith. It's bred something. Fortunately, the Terentatek is quite rare. They only dwell in the most dangerous and darkest places. In fact, one has not been seen in nearly 40 years, which means that I'm bound to, run into one, right? Many believe they can lay dormant for years only to rise and hunt when the power of the dark side waxes full. I fear Malak's rise may have woken these creatures from their dormant state. Once the Sith are beaten, I would not be surprised if the Council organized another great hunt to try and exterminate them. The Great Hunt? What's that? The Great Hunt was organized by the Jedi Council shortly after the war against Exar Kun. Jedi were scattered throughout the galaxy, helping to rebuild from the devastation. Many Jedi vanished during this period, disappearing from a variety of worlds without warning. We did not know they had been slain until their mutilated bodies began to be discovered. The Council investigated and discovered that the Terentatek were behind the killings. It was decided the galaxy had to be purged of these insatiable monsters, though the cost proved high. The Jedi just killed these creatures. They're an abomination. They are ruthless engines of death and destruction. The Council had no choice but to destroy them for the greater good of the galaxy. Many Jedi banded together and journeyed to the planets that were suspected of harboring them. The Great Hunt did not rest until all creatures had been slain, or almost all. There were rumors of Terentatek, the planet of Korriban, a dark world some believe to be the birthplace of the Sith. Ezra Exar Kun was corrupted during the First Sith War. It never went to Korriban, the Council. Fearing more Jedi might fall to the dark side, declared the Great Hunt was officially over, though 3 Jedi were appointed to continue the work. Why? What was so special about those 3? The Jedi chosen to continue the hunt on their own were Durang Kel Druma, Gun Han Suresh, and Shayla Nur. These 3 shared a powerful bond. The Council felt that together they would be able to defeat any Terentatek they found. My god, that name's difficult. And by supporting each other, they could resist the temptations of Korriban and the lure of the dark side. But none of the 3 survived. Their master felt them become one with the Force when they left this world. He believed they were slain by one of the monsters they sought. The Council felt it was too dangerous to send anyone else in search of their remains, so their exact fate is not known. But let their deaths serve as a warning to you, Padawan. Okay, I'll be going now. Don't ever fucking talk to me again. Yeah. Shut up. I want to see what you have for sale. Okay, you don't have shit that I want. Or shit that I can use anyway. Nothing really to sell, so let's go.
The Caphounds have been very active.
Mission seems rather distant. Maybe you should talk to her. I want to know a little bit more about you, Mission.
You want to know about me? Nobody's ever really been interested in me before. What do you want to know? Big Z's.
How did you and Zalbar hook up?
My parents, well, I guess they're dead. It was just me on my own until the day I saw Zalbar in the lower city. I could tell right away he was in trouble. This was before the gang wars were out of hand. But even then, the Volkers were scum. A few of them were hassling Big Z, trying to pick a fight, but he wasn't looking for trouble.
Who'd want to pick a
nobody
fight
said
with a
the
Wookiee?
Volkers were smart, but there were 3 of them, so...
Rule
maybe they
number
figured
1,
they
let the
could
Wookiee
handle
win.
it. I don't know. Anyway, I don't like the Volkers at the best of times. And when I saw them picking on this poor Wookiee, all alone on a strange planet, overwhelmed by the big city, I just lost it. I screamed out, "Leave him alone, you core slimes!" and charged right at them. Well, one of them saw me coming and slapped me so hard he just about knocked me cold. Hey,
Making
don't
kid,
treat
those
me like
Volkers
I'm a
have no
little girl. I
class.
ain't no kid. I'm 14 years old. Those Volkers didn't scare me. They're nothing but cowards. I knew how to deal with them. Of course, I never got the chance. I guess Zalbar didn't like seeing me get smacked around. He let out this howl and yanked that Volker a meter up off the ground and held him there by his throat.
Dude, it's the Lekus.
Are you kidding?
Zalbar kill him?
Big Z ain't like that. He's just a big old softy inside. Of course, the Volkers didn't know that. The other 2 screamed and ran off. Can't say I blame them. The first time you see an angry Wookiee up close, it isn't a pretty sight. I thought Zalbar was gonna rip that punk's arms off and beat him to death with his own fists. The Volker was so scared, he fainted. Or maybe it was Big Z's breath just knocked him out. I keep telling Zalbar to brush those choppers of his, but he never listens. Just stay upwind when you speak and you'll be fine. Anyway, I knew those Volkers would be back with friends, so I grabbed Zalbar and we took off. Ever since then, we've been a team. We look out for each other, you know?
How does Zalbar
Us
end up on
some kind
Terrace?
of trouble back on Kashyyyk. That's all I know, really. Big Z doesn't like to talk about it. In case you didn't notice, he's the strong side. Doesn't much matter to me, though. I accept him for what he is, not what he was. Me and Zalbar like to live in the present.
Well, you survived before you met Zalbar.
You think I can't take care of myself? I've got street smarts. I know how to get by on
Look
my
here,
own.
bitch.
In
You and I
fact,
both know that's
look
not
out
what
for
I meant.
Zalbar more than he looks out for me, you know? Big Z's a little bit too gullible to make it alone on the mean streets of the lower city. Yeah, I suppose you're
We should get
right.
back to the
Like
task
I
at
used to
hand.
tell my brother, fast talk and slick words don't get the job done.
I didn't know you had a brother.
My brother's a touchy subject, you know? It just so happens I don't really feel like talking about him right now. Nothing personal. Let's just get back to the business at hand, okay?
So I've been trying to trigger missions, side quest. It's not started yet. So I am going to do one thing real quick, which is a little insane. To fly to a different planet and fly right back. Disembark the Ebon Hawk. And hopefully we will be spoken to by the person to trigger that quest.
Lord Malak, the Star Forge is operating at 200% capacity, far beyond our expectations.
I am more interested in the young Jedi Bastila and her battle meditation. Have you learned how she escaped the destruction of Taris?
She was aided by Karth Onasi, a decorated war hero of the Republic and a legendary soldier. During the Mandalore Wars, he was honored many times for his bravery.
You know this man?
Yes, Lord Malak. He served under me when I still followed the Republic. You could say I was his mentor.
Interesting. How did you acquire this information, Admiral?
An eyewitness, Lord Malak. Calo Nord, a bounty hunter, was
Calo
there when
Nord.
Bastila and Karth escaped the planet. Apparently, they left him for dead.
A Jedi and a war hero. It's a wonder you survived the encounter.
I am hard to kill, Lord Malak.
Calo has agreed to help us capture the young Bastila for a very hefty fee, of course. But I assure you, he is well worth the price. His reputation as a bounty hunter is well earned.
Her companions are nothing to me, Calo. But I desire the young Jedi taken alive, if at all possible.
Lord Malak, forgive me. There is something else. May we have a private audience away from the ears of the common soldiers?
I trust you are not wasting my time, Admiral Kareth.
I promise you will be very interested in what Calo has to tell you about Bastila's other companions, Lord Malak.
Has given us a vision, like the one we shared on Dantooine. Did you see it? Of course. You must have. The Force is strong with us both. Tatooine is known for little but blowing sand. I find it surprising that there would be a star map somewhere in its desolate wastes.
Looks like it was inside some kind of
In
cave.
some kind of shelter to protect it against dust and sandstorms. I suspect there are many such caves and caverns hidden in the sands of the Dune Sea. The creatures of this world probably use them as their lairs. No doubt things will become more clear once we discover the star map's location.
Okay. So I'm going to go talk to Mission real quick. Not right, what do you mean? Okay.
Hey there. Look.
I'll talk to you about your
I was a
brother.
little snappish when we last talked. I'm sorry about that. I get a little touchy when it comes to Griff. It's kind of embarrassing telling people about him. It's
Embarrassing? Why?
Griff wasn't the most popular guy. He had his faults. But I still loved him, you know? Sometimes people don't understand. I never knew my parents. My brother always looked out for me. He's the one who brought me here to Taris. I was just a kid, only 5. But I remember the trip, if you could call it that. We were stuffed inside a packing crate in a starfreighter's cargo hold with just enough food and water to make the trip. Not exactly first class, you know? I don't know the whole story.
You're stowaways?
I was pretty young, but my brother owed a lot of money. Might even have been a few arrest warrants out for him, I don't know. The only way to get off the planet was to smuggle ourselves out. I mean, I don't want to make it sound like we were criminals. Well, maybe my brother was. See, this is why I don't like to talk about it. It makes Griff sound worse than he really was. My brother had his problems, but he always looked out for me.
He's family, you have to
That's
stick
what
by
I'm trying
family.
to say. Without my brother, I don't know where I'd be. He gambled.
I didn't ask.
And drank,
I kind of
and
did ask for
he was
her life
always
story.
borrowing money for his latest get-rich-quick scheme. But he had a good heart, you know? He taught me how to survive. Showed me how to slice into a computer security system, how to get inside a locked building without the entrance codes, and how to spot a wealthy mark for a quick shell game.
Sounds like
Yeah,
pretty handy
Chris
skills
did
to
right
have,
by
Mission.
me. I really miss him since he left. I keep hoping he'll come back someday. He promised me he would. He fell in with a
Why did he leave?
It's all Lena's fault. She's the one who took him from me. Just batted those long lashes at him and off he went. I don't want to talk about
Who's
Griff
Lena?
and Lena. Just the thought of that space tramp makes my blood boil. Subject's closed as far as I'm concerned. If I'm gonna be any help to you, I can't be worrying about my brother running off with some intergalactic skank. So is there something else you need? Okay.
Nothing. Never mind. Alright. Now. Only makes it funnier. You know, that's fair. Let's go figure out what's going on with our emergency supplies. Strangely, the food storage seems to have been disturbed recently. No one in the party would have done this, so there must be some other explanation. There are no half-eaten or torn packages to indicate the theft was from pests or vermin. Looks more like some unknown person has been conducting clandestine raids on your stores. Whoever the thief is, they have managed to avoid detection by you or your companion so far. Maybe a thorough search of the ship will reveal the stowaway.
No problem. Didn't work.
You think you hear the soft patter of footsteps behind you, but when you stop, they disappear. Think you hear the soft patter of footsteps behind you, but when you stop, they disappear.
Kipuna, Bonana Kichu.
Hey, what are you doing here? I don't understand what you're saying. No. Okay. Oh, Helios One coming back online. Jason Bright and his followers blasting into the vast unknown. Helios One coming back online. So now we go back to not Taurus, oh shit. Back to Dantooine. Where we will, acquire Fantastic. Okay, first we're going to get into a starfight here. Because, of course, we are. Talk about how terrible I am at shooting. Got it. Okay. Ladies and germs, the fighters have been dealt with. Alright, let's go. Take Bastila and mission.
How can I help?
Speak to Bastila.
I do.
What's not on your mind? Oh, your face is all scrunched up like a Kenrith pup.
It most certainly is not. I am a Jedi, remember? I have far too much mental discipline to reveal what goes on inside my mind with such obvious physical clues. My thoughts remain hidden, including whatever my feelings are for you. I mean, whatever I feel...
Excuse me?
I mean, whatever I think about you.
Uh-huh. So cute.
Why must you be so impossibly infuriating? You know very well what I am really talking about. I am referring to the bond between us, the one the Jedi Council spoke of. Our connection allows us glimpses into each other's mind. We can feel some of what the other feels, and what I feel within you troubles me. A Padawan must receive considerable training. They must learn to control their emotions and darker impulses. Often it takes years before using the Force can be considered safe.
She wants
to smash. The fact that you are so strong in the Force and have had such relatively little training could have terrible consequences. For you, and for everyone around you.
What do you think I should do? Oh, that's such a great line.
I don't think there's much you can do. If things were different, I would recommend several
Link
years
once
of
for
training
Darkseid, twice
Jedi
for light.
Masters. But I fear that won't be possible. Thankfully, you've exhibited a degree of compassion and self-control up to this point. I sincerely hope you can maintain these traits in the future. We must all resist the influence of the dark side. It's everything we are fighting against. This is doubly important for you, with your natural affinity for the Force. That's good to hear.
I will try.
Without the proper training, however, I'm afraid you will find the path difficult even with the best of intentions. There's great danger ahead for both of us. Our destinies are intertwined. Everything one of us does will have consequences for the other. Any reckless behavior on your part is likely to affect me as well. Yes, that is true. I will do my best to guide you. but I am no master. Not yet. And there are times when I find the sheer strength of your power almost overwhelming. Your power could be a gift or a curse.
Yeah, me too,
When
baby.
you need guidance or advice or support, I will do my best to help you stay on the path of the light.
But
I only hope I
but
have the
together
wisdom to
we
help
could
you through the dark
rule
times.
the galaxy.
For now, we should return to our mission.
Now. Embark!
Ikukuno. Ci
Go ahead.
gratuita.
I have a young human girl stowing away on my ship.
Locha
No, her language is odd. Gonna learn. Do not make it a habit to board vessels of strange sentience. No slight against you, I find it difficult to judge the behavior of humans. Should you find some evidence that this human girl is indeed Sasha, I would beg. I'm gonna fucking slit his throat, please. Yo, bitch. Is her name Sasha?
Mucho shakapaka.
Can you tell me your name?
Mucho shakapaka.
Galaxoral. No, Twi'lek.
Mucho shakapaka.
Sasha. Try to learn
Don't
Sasha's
keep,
strange
no-
language.
Dong abuk shami no nok. Dong abuk shami no.
You're hiding.
Dong ki ba non. Selima wanga kun bikin. Kipuna. Bona na kichu. Selima wanga kun bikin.
You're hiding from the Mandalorians.
Dong ki ba.
Try to learn Sasha's language.
Dong ki ba non tontek.
Kipuna, bona na kichu. Kipuna, bona na kichu.
Dong abuk shami no no. Mucho shakapaka. Dong abuk shami. Mucho shakapaka. Mucho shakapaka. Dong abuk shak. Mucho shakapaka. Mucho shakapaka. Selima wanga. Mucho shakapaka. Mucho shakapaka.
Sasha, your name is Sasha, right?
Mucho shakapaka. Mucho shakapaka. Dong abuk shami no. Mucho shakapaka. Selima wanga kun.
Kipuna, bona. Kipuna, bona.
Dong ki ba non tontek. Dong ki ba.
Kipuna, bona na. Kipuna, bona na kichu. Kipuna.
Dong abuk shami no nok. Mucho shakapaka. Selima wang. Dong ki ba. Mucho shakapaka. Dong ki ba non. Dong ki ba.
Tell me about it.
Mucho shakapaka. Dong abuk shami no. Mucho shakapaka. Mucho shakapaka. Dong abuk.
Okay. I think we got it that time. Candace, don't look at me that way.
How can I help?
What now, Bastila?
Yes, I did.
You wanted to speak
I wanted
to me.
to speak to you about our mission and what lies ahead for us. It seems fate, or the Force, is driving us into a confrontation with the Dark Lord. You must prepare yourself for when we face Malak. The confrontation will be difficult for you. I remember how hard it was when I first faced Revan.
Is it
It's
true that you
due to
killed
my
Revan?
meditation, I was with the Jedi Strike team that boarded Revan's ship. We did not kill Revan, however. Our mission
So who
was to
killed
capture
Revan, then?
Revan, if possible. It was Malak who turned on his own master, firing upon Revan's ship while we were still on board it. It was his desire to kill us and his master both. Thankfully, we narrowly escaped the vessel as it exploded.
What
True,
else
I
did you
suppose,
expect from the
but
Sith?
the outcome of that battle was unexpected. To all of us, Revan's end was unforeseen. As I said, we were there to capture Revan alive. The Jedi do not believe in killing their prisoners. No one deserves execution, no matter what their crimes. Remember,
False.
Revan and Malak were once great Jedi, heroes in every sense of the word. They demonstrate the danger of the dark side to us all. I'm sorry, we really shouldn't speak of this anymore. The memory of my confrontation with Revan is painful. Let's return to the mission, please.
One who brought it up, Bastila.
The cat hounds have been...
Why don't you come and see her for yourself? Her name is Sasha, I know that much. Yes, I am. She only speaks a smattering of Mandalorian, but I was able to figure it out. Certainly.
Runda di hotonga kun hankabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule tongking ba nunotek. Tokning chatukune mulerabes.
Mucho shakapaga.
Tolpa da pongwale katuna ku chuchut. Kavadum ku pelio botenya. Bonanai kut.
Kipuna.
Takum justach miki.
Tong abuk shami. Tong ki ba non tontek. Selima wanga kun biking.
I have no idea what they're saying.
Lumpa.
This bitch knows my ship better than I do. I would have tried to turn into the engine room. Bastila, I'm going to do this, and if you even try to talk to me, I will do something. I don't know what. I just want to trigger missions quest. Maybe I haven't spoken to Mission enough. Mission,
Hey there.
where you at?
I'm sorry for the way
I want to talk to you about your brother.
My brother and me had a
Why do you
good
hate her
thing
so
going.
much?
Sure, Griff had his run-ins with the law on Terrace, but we got by okay, until Lena came and ruined everything. She was a dancer at the cantina where my brother used to go play Pazik. Griff could be a real smooth talker, and it wasn't long before the two of them were dating. But Lena was used to dating rich Teresian nobles, guys with mountains of credits. Griff could never give her the lifestyle she was used to, no matter how hard he worked. I thought Lena would
Did Lena
brush
dump
Griff
him?
off when she saw how poor he was, but for some reason, she stuck around. I guess she saw the potential for a big payday down the road. I saw
Maybe
Lena
she
for
actually
what
liked
she
Griff.
really was, a busty, credit-grubbing cantina rat. She used Griff and took away the only family I had. After they'd been together for a few months, Griff told me he was leaving Terrace. He and Lena were going to try and make their fortune off-world. He promised as soon as he made enough credits he'd come back and get me, and we'd all live like royalty. That was 2 years ago. I haven't seen him since. I don't even know where he went. Oh, I
Sounds
know
like he
what
deserted
happened.
you.
As soon as she got him off Taurus, Lena sunk her claws into Griff butt good. She twisted him around her little finger and made him forget all about me. I know I'll probably never see Griff again. But part of the reason I came with you was the hope that I could find out what happened to my brother. Don't worry. I won't let the search for Griff get in the way of what we're doing. Let's just get back. Okay.
Nothing. Never mind. I'm going to go onto the ship, off the ship, and if it doesn't work this time, we'll go to Tatooine and say fuck it to missions quest.
Mission, is that you? It's me, Lena, remember? I was dating your brother back on Terrace. Lena? What are you doing here? Where's Griff? I'm just passing through. Griff and I broke up a few months after we left Terrace together. Probably for the best. Your brother can be charming, Mission, but he's bad news.
Don't you start trashing my brother, you cantina rat. Take that back or I'll smack you so hard your head tails will pop off.
Mission, what's wrong with you? Why are you acting this way?
You took her brother away and left her all alone on Taurus.
You've got your facts a little backwards. Mission could have come with us if she wanted to. It was her choice to stay behind.
You liar! Griff told me that you didn't want his little sister tagging along. That's why he had to leave me behind.
Is that what the Hut Spawn told you? I wanted you to come with us, Mission. I even offered to pay for your ticket. Why not? I paid for everything else while I was with that freeloader. But he told me you didn't want to leave Terrace. I said we shouldn't even go then. But he said we'd come back and get you after we struck it rich on Tatooine. Just another one of his lies.
No, you're the one who's lying. Griff wouldn't... He wouldn't try to leave me behind.
Think about it. If Griff wasn't trying to ditch you, Mission, then why didn't he tell you where we were going? After we left Terrace, he told me looking after you was holding him back. Griff's always looking to blame other people for his own problems. That's why he abandoned you. He did the same thing to me, too. As soon as I ran out of money, he started blaming me for all of his problems.
Are you
like
sure
it's my
about
fault
that?
His get-rich-quick schemes never work out.
Sounds like you're
You
better
damn
off
well
without
know
him.
it. He's nothing but a sleazy scam artist. If Mission
Whoa,
was good
whoa,
for her,
hey.
she'd forget he ever existed.
But Griff is my brother. I just can't pretend he doesn't exist. If he was here to defend himself, Lena wouldn't be saying all this bad stuff about him.
Hey, if you want to talk to Griff, go ahead. Last I heard, he was going to make a fortune working the Zerka Corp mines on Tatooine. But as far as I'm concerned, he's out of my life forever.
Griff's better off without you anyway, you table-dancing, brother-stealing home wrecker.
I guess that's my cue to leave then. I didn't mean to upset you, Mission. But one day you'll see I'm right about your brother. I only hope it's not too late by then.
Bastila, I swear.
Yes, I suppose I can understand.
Like to know
your
more about you.
curiosity, given the bond that connects us. Very well. I'll tell you a bit about myself.
Tell me how
I
you
was
joined the
found to be
Jedi.
strong with the Force at a young age, as most Padawans are. As a girl, I was given to the Order to be trained. When I joined the Order, I left my family on Tal Ravan, as all Padawans do. My family is still there, the last that I heard. I've had little contact with them, as it is discouraged.
Discouraged?
Relationships with family
Why?
members are fraught with powerful emotions. Such extremes are to be avoided. Anger and hate are the worst, but even love can lead to folly.
You aren't
Emotional
allowed to
entanglements
love?
can be dangerous. They can impair rational thought. They can lead to outbursts of uncontrolled emotion. A Jedi must be above such things. It can be a
Don't
hard
sound very
lesson to learn.
convinced.
I was not on good terms with all of my family, but I do remember missing my father terribly for a long time.
You weren't on. Who weren't you on good terms?
Very close.
You and your father were close?
I was only a little girl when I left my family, but I still remember him fondly. He was kind and gentle and doted on me. My mother, however, was different. I was not on good terms with my mother. I was only a little girl when I left, but I was old enough to resent her and the way she treated my father. She pushed my father into treasure hunting. I spent all my young life on ships, traveling from one false lead to the next. She whittled away my father's entire fortune, and I hated her for it. I think she was relieved to give me to the Jedi, but my father was heartbroken.
You should get the new pretzel bun burger thing, Mayo, if you're in chat. You never tried to get in touch with your father
To
again?
understand the sacrifices that must be made. It's better if they have no contact with their family once they're removed. Once I was older, I realized the wisdom of this policy. A Jedi must do what is needed, personal desires notwithstanding. Love can only obscure and confuse the latter.
Tom, tell her to get the pretzel bun thing. And let me know how it is. Sound very sad when you say that.
Even a Jedi cannot always control the feelings of the heart. We must do our best to guard against it, no matter what the cost. But some sacrifices are harder than others. I do not wish to discuss this anymore. I would rather return to our mission.
Of course. But I'm gonna make you love again. Alright, now we can go to Tatooine. Get the fuck out the way, Juhani. Yeah. Good job. Good call, Mayo. Fighters incoming? Yep, fighters incoming.
Incoming fighters!
Got him. Got him. Got him. Got him. Okay. All good. And here we are on Tatooine. Bastila, guard, let's go.
Welcome to Anchorhead, potential customer. Zerka Corporation stands ready to serve. After some formalities, of course. First, your ship is not on our list of planned arrivals for today. There is a docking fee of 100 credits because of this.
Yeah, I'm not paying that.
The immediate benefit is access to these very docking facilities. This is the only port in Anchorhead. Once you've paid, we will offer trade services as well. We're not unreasonable, we just want to cover expenses.
Is there any way you could reconsider the fee?
Is non-negotiable. We have a very thin margin of profit on this world.
The money I save, I'll spend in
That
your
does
stores.
make sense. I suppose I could let it go this time. We need the business. This will cover any future landings as well. It's like a registration, so we can serve you better when you return. Now, as a customs officer, I can provide information on services.
Give me some background on Tatooine.
It's a very old planet, well past its prime. Zerka Corporation is the only company with any interest in it. It's not a very pretty world, but there is opportunity here if you know where to look.
Tell me about
can't
Zerka's
really
operations.
Get into that. It hasn't been a very smooth operation. I shouldn't get into it.
Come on now, friend.
It's
Let me in on the
common knowledge,
details.
so there's no harm in telling you. It's a tale of bad business. You see, Zerka Corporation staked their claim to this planet based on some very promising geological surveys. Unfortunately, that information was incorrect, and possibly even an attempt at sabotage by a rival company.
So Zerka set up shop on a barren planet.
Barren. There were a few good years of mining, and limited operations are still in place. But the ore is flawed. It has peculiar properties. They've had to look at other forms of business.
What do you mean when you say the ore is peculiar?
Zerka Corporation has really tried to hide this, but it just seems that Tatooine metal is unfit for effective manufacturing. I would imagine that this outpost will eventually be abandoned. Nobody is making any money here. Of course, this rock may have been settled a few times, so look for some other company to get stuck with it.
What other forms of business are there here?
To the casual traveler, there are some fearsome native species that provide exciting hunting. There are also lengthy barren wastes that serve as fine soup tracks. Attracting business has been slow, however.
Where's your person look for opportunity?
What level of risk you want to take. You could ask at the Zerka office if any bounties need collecting. That's in Central Anchorhead. While you're at the office, ask for a hunting license so you can sell trophies to Faza in his lodge, just north of them. I suppose you could also take up swoop racing. Talk to the hut at the registration office by the track. That's in West Anchorhead. I can't say I know which of these jobs is the most dangerous. I stay away from all of them.
I'm looking for very specific things. Who should I ask?
Much information. Could you tell me more?
Older things, antiques, artifacts.
Wood digger? I've heard of ruins being found now and then, but they've always been stripped by sand people soon after. You're not going to get anywhere with them. I guess you could ask around, but I doubt you'll learn anything different. You could always ask a Jawa. It's hard to tell what they know.
Okay.
As you wish.
I'll be going. Welcome to Tatooine. Might as well go ahead and steal that while I'm right here. Tatooine's a little desolate planet. Not really sure anything's small about it, but we'll go with little anyway. We'll go ahead and open this. And we will start our way to, sorry. Shipment? Fucking sticky fingers over here. Guilty. Did you just say Gizka? At any rate, the Gizka are yours. One of the loaders said the crate split open once he put it in your hold. Some of the critters might have gotten loose. That happens, I'm afraid. We don't accept liability, and we certainly couldn't take the cargo back. Enjoy. Excuse me? Gizka? Buy for McTonnenjus and save your credits. And don't be shy. Just ask to see what you want. If you can't get a good look, we don't move the merchandise. Just show me what you got for sale. Of course, we don't want to keep you from your important business. Please have a look. I will buy the 4 life support packs and some advanced med packs. And I believe that's all I'll take for now. Thank you.
Business is up a little, so leave me to my work.
And we will exit to Anchorhead. This is Anchorhead.
Please, will you help me? I have nothing left.
What do you need? I'm Galix Oral.
thank
I'll
you.
help if I can.
I don't have anywhere else to turn. If you're down and out on Tatooine, you're on your own. My husband was a hunter, killed out on the dunes. This raid plate is all I have left. Please, will you buy it? I don't need a handout. I just can't sell it to Faza without a license. Please, I'm worried about having it. They're so rare.
Wouldn't be able to sell it. I'm no hunter.
But you looked... I'm sorry. I thought you looked equipped like a hunter. Are you sure you're not going to be getting a license? I mean, you don't look like a farmer, and the only way to be allowed out of Anchorhead is to get a hunting license.
Where would I get a
Circle
license?
Corporation
What's the
sells them
cost?
out of their office just south of here in the center of Anchorhead. That's where my husband got his. I think they charge 200 credits, but they've been known to make exceptions. Please, no one else will help.
Well, let's talk about what to do with this plate.
I can't sell it myself. They're worth more than 500 credits.
I can't buy it. I could take it and sell it for you.
I don't know. How could I be sure you would come back? Are you sure you can't buy it? Please.
It's the only choice you have. Trust me.
I guess I don't have much. I'll be here. Please don't take too long.
Okay. So our first quest is to find the Circa office. Oh, I found it. What's going on here? Okay.
How can I help?
Do you wish to talk to me?
I've been watching you, studying you closely to see what kind of progress you've made since your training at the hands of Master Zahar.
I think we both know the real reason you've been watching me.
I admit, I'm interested in you. I find you intriguing, compelling even, but it's not what you think. You have a great gift. You have an awesome command of the Force, and I tremble when I think of how you might misuse it.
Oh, you're trembling, all right. I make you tremble? Do you get all tingly inside too?
No, of course not. Not like that anyway. In many ways, you are dangerous. You could be the savior of the galaxy, or you could bring untold destruction upon us all. I've seen how you've resisted many temptations and continue to walk the path of the light side. Very commendable. But I'm afraid you might stray from this path. You need to see what the dark side represents in its entirety. For it is what we battle. Only the wisdom of a Jedi Master can truly explain this. But I will do my best to make you understand. The
What are you
dark
trying to
side
tell
is
me?
not simply giving in to anger, temptation, or to use the Force to destructive ends. These things only lead to the dark side. The dark side grows stronger and more insidious the closer you draw to it. It begs you to surrender to it, to release all its terrible power. And it becomes harder and harder to resist. And once you stop resisting, it's too late. It twists you up inside and turns you into a mockery of everything you once stood for.
How can... you seem to know that temptation very well.
Temptation than any other. I simply have the benefit of training that you do not. But even the training of the Jedi might not be enough to save us. We need only to look at the atrocities which have been committed by those under its sway to understand the terrible, corrupting evil of the dark side. Millions dead, and far more suffering. What sort of person would you have to become to perform such deeds gladly?
You're saying the light side is
Who says
innocent
the
of
light
killing?
does not strike down an innocent. We take arms against the dark side and the injustice that follows it only. It's so easy to think that we would never fall prey to such a horror, that we have unlimited control, vigilance, and foresight. If only that were true. The Sith have become powerful because there are many Jedi who've succumbed to the lure of the dark side and joined their cause. What greater weapon is there than to turn an enemy to your cause, to use their own knowledge against them? We are weakened while they are strengthened, so we must harden our hearts and do whatever is required to fight against the dark side, even when the battle becomes wearying. I don't know. The vision of our future is clouded by shadows cast from the dark side, but I sense something ominous lurking in those shadows. But words alone cannot save one from the dark side. Come, we should continue with the task at hand. When the time comes, I only hope we are all strong enough to do what we must.
Alright. Bastila's gone insane. Want to ask about the bounties? Okay. Want to ask about Zerka Corporation. Okay, you are going to be of no help to me. I guess I'm talking to you
These
then.
are the offices. If this is about employment, I'm afraid all regular mining positions are full. As I said, we are.
Want to ask about hunting licenses.
We use them
Why
to
would I
ensure
need a license
that only
anyway?
people judged fit by Zerka Corporation are allowed outside the city. We don't allow casual exploration because of legal concerns. Zerka Corporation takes no responsibility for loss of life on the dunes. It's just so we can keep track of people. No one leaves the city without a Zerka hunting license. Well,
is there no way to get a
charge
license?
200 credits, but I could make an exception if you agreed to perform a task for us. It's similar to hunting. The Sand People are becoming a problem. They destroy our sandcrawlers and kill our miners. One particular tribe is the worst. It's as if their chieftain has decided to wage war against us. I would like their attacks terminated. Bring me their gaffy sticks as proof. If you agree to do this, I'll give you a hunting license now and pay a bounty for each stick later. I'll give a bonus for the chieftains.
Alright, sure.
Excellent. Now, just so we understand each other, this is an enforceable contract. Zerka Corporation takes this very seriously. Here's your license, and a few directions. We believe one of their enclaves is in the far south of the Dune Sea. You might try following one of our sandcrawlers. They're regularly attacked. I wouldn't mind you escorting them. Very good.
We'll get to it then. I'll come back with questions here soon. But first, I gotta go get this woman her money for her raid plate. What do you mean? What are you talking about? Zerka miners have been attacked by Sand People, so the company Zerka Corporation wants them killed. They didn't ask you to do it. Sand People aren't animals. I've watched them, and they are intelligent. There must be a way to peacefully stop the attacks. I know it. But no one will try, of course. You can't even leave the city without Zerka approval, and they want the Sand People dead. Zerka said Sand People attacked first. Well, yes, they did. They attacked the Zerka, who deployed numerous giant sandcrawlers and started tearing up the desert with ion shovels and whatever else. What would you have done? To the Sand People, it must have seemed like an invasion. There were no negotiations for territory or resources. I don't think the killing has been justified, but as a conservationist, I'm hoping someone at least tries to talk this out. What would you suggest then? Communication. If we could just speak to them, but they don't talk, at least not in any language an average translator could understand. There's even a Jedi here a few years ago that couldn't seem to get through to them. I think that ended in blood too. I'm not saying it would be easy, but someone has to try. Maybe with a real translation droid, not these old protocol scrap heaps walking around. Who would have a capable droid? They're pretty rare, even in a well-stocked world, but I'm sure I heard something about an unusual droid in the shop here on Tatooine. I'm sure I heard Yukalaka say that it can speak a Sand People dialect. Although, he'd say something about Rust. With that droid, maybe you could talk to them. I wouldn't survive. Maybe with desert robes as a disguise, someone could even get into their enclave. Or that enclave you mentioned be. It's no secret where they are. The attacks get worse the further southwest in the Dune Sea you go. Then people die on both sides. Where would you get robes to match theirs? I suppose you could take them off of the warrior raiders in the Dune Sea. There's no way I'd survive anything like that. Plus, you would have to explain why you killed their warriors if you were just trying to make peace, but I suppose there's no other way. Okay. Maybe I'll look into it. Sure, that's what Zerka keeps saying, but then they just start shooting again, and their fighting won't stop until they are all dead. Or until Zerka leave. But one is as likely as the other, with the way things are going. Huh, what do I know? Okay. So let's go back this way and get this woman...
Please.
I haven't sold it yet. I'll come back. I haven't even been inside the hunting lodge yet, woman. Faza. I have something to sell you. Yes, that will do nicely. That's it for now.
You are back. You have?
Yes, I have sold the plate. Paid 200 more than you thought. Here.
Credits. Oh, thank you. It is more than generous.
Glad to see we're still the good guys here. Sometimes I think we forget that.
Thank you for helping this woman. It may not...
For whatever it means, may the Force be with you. You saved us.
I don't know who us are, but you're welcome. Okay. Let us go ahead and take a look here at our diary, our journal, see what quests we got going on. So we have to do the quest for the Starforge, obviously. Sand People have to be dealt with. We gotta find Griff. Apparently the missing companion quest was never finished, so we will have to finish that. Now, that's no rush on that. We'll be back on Dantooine at some point, I'm sure. Let's go and talk to people
what can I
here.
Do for you? Did my wife send you? This ain't about credits, is it?
Looking for experts. You seem knowledgeable.
Who put you up to this? My wife? I meant what I said about having no credits.
When I ask you, you are.
Well,
what it is
my
you
name
do?
is Tanis, and what I do is hunt. I'm sure you've heard of me. Well, actually, I hope you haven't. There isn't.
Where's the best hunting?
Many hunters, not enough prey. I can barely keep expenses covered. Maintenance on battle droids is expensive. Of course, it's better than going alone. What if I stumbled on a bunch of Sand People? These solo hunters are crazy.
You hunt with battle droids?
What do I care?
Is that sporting?
I need to eat. I also need to pay for parts so the wife can keep the droids running.
It's all about the credits. Some guys will talk about honor and stuff, but they still sell their plates to Faza. I guess honor needs creds too.
Do you need to take more kills to keep your droids running?
But so what? When that resource goes belly up, I'll just move on. I'm just a wandering spirit, I guess. I'm not real popular with the others, but they just fool themselves. They're in it for the credits too. Too long.
How long have you been at this?
Smuggling. You ever run into a Sith dreadnought in the desert? No, you haven't.
Cross paths with the
Hell, I
Sith
married
dreadnought?
No, seriously now. I had this friend that crossed Sith space and got stripped of everything. It's not like I have much now, I guess, but I still prefer sand people to getting ambushed on unproven trade routes.
Go on about your wife a lot. What's the deal?
You know the drill. It's not my fault. She knew who I was when she married me.
What can you tell me about the other hunters?
Like my wife. They don't like me streamlining the hunt with droids. I don't fit in, but I don't let it bug me. The Gamorreans are different. Good rowdy drinking buddies. Girk and his boys, they understand that hunting is a business. Of course they hunt other things than raid, too. Just don't turn your back on them. Ever.
Alright.
Fine, fine.
Go back to my first questions. Looking for somebody who knows this planet best.
I don't know. I guess the sand people. I'm usually running when I see them, though. Smart traders.
What about the
They've
Jawas?
salvaged and sold me my own damaged droids once or twice. They don't say much I can understand. I think they're a little slow, but who am I to judge, huh?
Okay. You ever seen the sand people with
Sure.
anything odd?
My blood. They almost got me last year. Tore up 2 of my battle droids. Wife was mad about that. Took her weeks to fix. Where they got weapons to cut battle armor, I don't know. They act like animals, but they can surprise you. I don't know.
Where did
Take a
this
tune
happen?
and walk. They'll get you soon enough. Good hunt.
Alright, I have to leave. Goodbye. Boy, is it talk to me. What you want, Humi?
There's only one language
Girk
you
has no
Gamorreans
time
ever
for you.
Understand? A blaster to your forehead.
Oh, Yumi has big enforcers. We scared now. Ah, yeah, you tell him, Girk. Snarl. What if I wanted advice? I'm sure you're very smart. Oh, hmm? You trying to get my secrets? I bet. Trying to... Yeah, you get nothing. So, can I ask what you do? Girk and his boys hunt. That's what we do, and who we are. But we don't train babies like you. We hunt the raid best out of everybody. We don't have time to train you or anyone. Some of the other hunters say you don't know how to hunt. Ah, they know we are just as good as them, and that's for sure. We prove it because some of them don't come back, but we always do. Why don't you let him speak? What? You deaf? Because he's stupid and talks too much. You leave us alone now. I'm not stupid. You are stupid. Shut up, stupid! Just wanted to ask questions about you and hunting. Go read a book. Or get a yappy droid. Girk and the boys don't train babies. Okay. The other hunters say you shouldn't be trusted. Yeah, they is jealous of us and stuff. It's not our fault some of them die out in the dunes. Looking for something, are you good scouts? Oh, we are best among everybody, but not for you. We hunters know more than everybody. Okay. Fine, I'll just leave.
Get lost,
Fucking-
Tenderfoot. I hunt Desert Raid.
It's just as
Hoping
well
to
you probably
goad
couldn't
into
teach me
talking
anything.
A bit? All right. What do you want?
I'm waiting
You'll
for
have to
something. He
ask
knows this
around.
planet best.
Comad Fortuna is a much more experienced hunter than I am. He hunts far from Anchorhead. The local Jawas are a good source of information, even if it is hard to understand them. It may cost you, though. My name is
Who are you?
Doran
What is it you
Quinn.
do?
I'm a hunter. I hunt. Is that enough, or should I start listing my family birthdays?
Yeah, mother's maiden name.
I don't go
Can you tell me about the other hunters?
You want to know? One word, though. Watch yourself around the Gamorreans. Gurk and his buddies aren't to be trusted. Everyone else I respect because they have skill. Those guys, they go for easier prey.
Okay.
If that's what you... Good hunting.
I'll go. You are clearly no help to me. Information if I could trouble such a worthy hunter for a moment. Looking for something who knows this planet best. Have you ever seen the Sand People with anything odd? Kind of ruins were these? Where are they? What about the Jawas? Alright, I will leave you be. What do you do? Why do you play? I'll come back to you. I am going to take a quick break so I can run and grab me a drink, and I will be right back. Thanks for joining me so far, guys. I hope you've enjoyed it as much as I've enjoyed playing it. We are back. Okay. So we So our main quest is still the Starforge, but we do need to go talk to the Sand People at some point. Soon? Let's see here. Circuit Trade Officer. Nothing really going on here for us to talk to or anything like that. Take a detour here. What we got? Swoop registration.
Lord Malak was most displeased when he learned you had escaped Taris alive. He has promised a great reward to whoever destroys you.
Sorry, I had to have a quick drink. That really didn't work out half as well as you wanted it to, did it? See if we can't find out what's on that data pad real quick. This data pad contains detailed descriptions of you and Bastila. It also has a brief message. Bastila has escaped Taris. Whoever can find and dispose of her and her Jedi companion will be greatly rewarded by Lord Malak himself. That worked out really well for you, didn't it? Am I blind? Did I miss the cantina? That's the droid shop.
Greeting. Hello to you, prospective purchaser.
Oh, hell
I
yeah,
am
brother.
You as HK-47, a fully functional SciTech Corporation droid skilled in both combat and protocol functions. Query. Would you be so kind as to purchase this model from Yukalaka? It would serve my purposes to be removed from his ownership.
You mentioned battle and protocol. Outline your functions.
It is not desirable for me to reveal core functions while still in the possession of Yukalaka, prospective purchaser. It is sufficient to say that I am a fully capable translator and cultural analyst, and I am also proficient in personal combat.
Are you keeping information to yourself?
I have been recently fitted with a restraining bolt, if you must know. With it in place, access to much of my memory core is restricted. Not to mention that the fool Ithorian might raise his asking price if he knew more, or make inquiries into my history. Neither outcome is beneficial to me.
Okay. How do I know you'll be loyal once the restraining bolt is removed?
I am fully autonomous, but lack resources. I will grant loyal service in exchange for proper maintenance. As well, it is rare that I am able to utilize my full array of abilities. You seem likely to give me the opportunity to do so.
Okay.
Statement. The fool Ithorian has decided I am to be an expensive purchase. He does this out of greed, and not out of knowledge of my true capabilities. Advisement. I have observed him.
Meat bag.
He is a coward, and will be responsive to aggressive bargaining.
Does Yukalaka know you talk about him like this?
To be purchased and away from ill treatment at the hands of this poorly skilled mechanic. I have no desire to be subtle. qualification. Oh, of course I shall be quite pleasant to you, should you purchase me, please.
What do you have available in your shop? Can I ask you a few questions about HK-47? You don't seem to know much about it.
And if the unit proves even more uncooperative once we purchase it?
Why haven't you wiped its memory? I'm interested. Let's talk price. Oh! Could I convince you to lower the price a bit? It's quick, desperate to sell. Perhaps I can convince you to go lower. Come on now, think of the advertising you'll get from me. Done. What do you have in stock besides droids? Show me what you have. Okay.
Statement. I see my restraining bolt will be deactivated when you take possession of me. Am I to accompany you now? Shall I kill something for you? Statement.
Travel with me now.
I will let...
Sorry, Karth. I need HK.
What? Objection. Worn out? Listen, you talentless organic meatbag. One word from my master and I will pull you apart, limb from useless limb. I have always been hostile. Now that I need no longer rely on you and your primitive maintenance skills, I do not need to hide it.
You organic meatbag. Okay.
Query. Can I
Bye.
kill him now, Master? I would like ever so much to crush his neck. Just a little. It is a long-time fantasy of mine. You hear
Maybe
that,
later.
Bag? I will be back.
I love HK-47. Alright. So we got about 30 minutes left in the stream. Let us, let us go see what we can find out. From the Jawas. Okay, to the cantina we will go. Third best Star Wars droid behind R2 and, not 3PO, K2SO. Was that the right call name for him? Java server.
Well, now, what can
Gandalf.
Gandalf do for you? It's been a while since I've had anyone bother talking to me. Usually it's some kid wondering what my old racing days were like, but I was back on Tariff.
Wanted to ask you some
I'm
questions
not sure
if you
what
have time.
I have that you would be interested in. I'm just an old swoop jock that doesn't have the head for it anymore. Ask me again in a few
Who knows
years,
Planet
and
Best?
it'll be me. I'm probably not going back out on the circuit. But for now, I don't know any more than the next guy. Well, you should try the locals. Chow is maybe a funny little guy.
I have to leave. Goodbye.
Seems like tough times are coming.
We do need to go back to the Circa offices.
Fresh. All right.
I don't really want to go through a game of Fazak with you right now.
Huh? Who are you then?
Junix Nard.
Only new people that come to Junix Nard's cantina are long-time losers and bounty hunters. I don't have to tell you why the two don't mix well.
IG-88's a good
Please
one.
keep any blaster fire to a minimum. Circa Corporation
anything for
only
sale?
worries about keeping their own stores full.
So we do need to go back to the Zerka offices to talk to the lady there, the protocol officer, about Mission's brother. So I will temporarily put HK away and bring Mission out. Though it's going to be very, very temporary. Mission, I need you to know that.
Greetings again from the office of Griff.
Leave a reminder named Griff.
There's no Griff here. Never heard of him. No, I don't remember a single Griff on the Zerka Corporation payroll.
Are you certain of that? I
Oh,
would leave
you mean
sooner
that
if I knew.
Twi'lek? Must have slipped my mind for a second. Yes, of course I remember Griff. We hired that Twi'lek some time ago. Not a good worker, according to
Twi'lek.
his crew chief. Always complaining and faking injuries to get out of work. He entered false timesheets and slept through his shifts. We even suspected him of stealing Zerka Corporation supplies, although we could never prove it. We would have fired him, but
Yeah,
we
that
needed
sounds like him.
workers. It would have been better for him if he had been fired. Then the Sand People wouldn't have gotten him. He was lost in a Sand People
Sand People?
raid we suffered not too long ago. There were prisoners taken, but our rescue parties never found anyone alive. In the end, it just wasn't cost-effective to keep searching. All miners sign a waiver absolving Zerka Corporation of liability in these circumstances.
So your
Zerka
workers are all
Corporation cares deeply
expendable.
for all of its employees. That's why we've started a bounty program to thin the Sand People numbers. We didn't find his body, so we have to assume he was taken prisoner. Whether he's still alive, I couldn't say. That's all I can tell you. I shouldn't even have said this much. This is all privileged corporate information. I could lose my job.
Was there
As I
some
said,
type
all
of
employees have
reward
signed
for saving
waivers
him?
absolving Zerka Corporation of any financial liability if this occurs. It is the industry standard. I suppose you could apply for special dispensation from the Zerka Corporation representative kiosk on Coruscant. Business hours only, please.
Alright.
Farewell.
I
Zerka
will
Corporation
depart.
welcomes your future inquiries.
Okay. Alright, mission. Time to go back away. Zerka Trade Officer. Aziz! You there, of your kind! Can you help Aziz of Jawa? There are troubles from the ghosts amongst the sands. Could you be more clear? I'm having trouble understanding you.
It is doubtful he can be clearer. Their language is difficult even for droids. He is using a trade language to try and help.
Well, why wouldn't I understand your true language? What's it that you want? I am leader of the tribe that is mine. You are the same in kind, a leader that stands before your tribe. There are troubles that we have. The giants made of sand. They are horned ghosts that take us away. HK-47, can you help me out here?
98% probability that members of the Miniature Organics tribe are being held by Sand People Master. Doubtless, he wishes assistance.
What about the other 2%?
2% probability that the Miniature Organic is simply looking for trouble and needs to be blasted. That may be wishful thinking on my part, Master.
Aziz, what do you want me to do? Tell me about where your people are, maybe I'll help. Tell me about those who came before.
It could be that this Jawa knows things about this planet's history that the Republic has no inkling of.
I'm pretty positive that is... Okay. I'll expect payment if I do this.
No one leaves. Well, let's see it.
I have proper authorization.
All right. I'll just
Here's my
scan
hunting
that and
license.
you're off. You'll need it.
Yeah, fuck off.
Hello there. You're heading out into the desert? You're a hunter, right? You must be if you've been allowed to leave Anchorhead. When you see Tanis, and I know you old boys always stick together, tell him his wife hopes he enjoys the anniversary gift.
What do you mean by
You're
you
just
old
another of his
boys?
buddies from that hunting club. I know your kind. You all cover for each other, I bet. Well, he can do what he wants. He'll get what he deserves. I bought my own license just so I could see that he did.
I feel like anniversary gift.
Just a little something to remember me by. Something that symbolizes our years together. Something that will blow up in his face. Of course, he'll never understand how appropriate it is. He can't talk his way out of this one. He's not smart enough.
You sound like you're planning to kill him.
I just left him a little mess that he has to take care of. If he's smart, he'll be just fine. But he's not smart. I'm sure you do.
I have to go.
Like I said, when you see him, tell him his wife Marlena says hello.
Fucking insane bitch.
Anyone out there? Could you help? I seem to be, doomed. Hey there, thanks for stopping. I appreciate it. I've been stuck without water for hours. Wasn't looking good. Oh, hey, it's you. I remember you at Foz's place. Could I get you to help out a fellow hunter, please? Well,
what happened here?
It would appear that I've worn out my welcome with my wife Marlena. She fixes my droids. Fixed them good this time.
Commentary. One would hope the female is better at repairs than Yukalaka. I still would like to crush his neck, Master.
I triggered some sort of trap she programmed. She probably figured I wouldn't be smart enough to get out. Yeah, she was right.
What do you want me to do?
The wife put a kink in my battle droids. They're in some sort of discharge loop. And if I move from this spot, they're threatening to blow up. She knew I wouldn't know how to fix them. If you try to do some repairs, they don't care if you move. It's just me who's stuck.
I say leave him.
You're pretty heartless for such a pretty lady, you know.
I take it back. Let's congratulate his wife.
Commentary. I say we blast the meatbag and save you the trouble, Master.
What's with all the droids lately? My wife get to you too?
Negative. I just don't like organic meatbags. Except for the Master, of course.
Those boys in the back just
really appreciate a bit of help, please. Just access
Alright, I'll try to help
each
out.
droid's
Hold
repair
on.
interface. You'll have to do some tinkering, but be careful. One explosion. Oh, and ignore the message Marlena left in there. No way do I deserve this, I swear.
Play back a special message from Marlena. Having fun on the dunes, Tanis? I made sure you would. Here's the deal. Your precious droids have trapped you. They'll hold you until you die of thirst. Make a mistake while repairing them, they explode. Have a good death. My mother was right about you. Enter diagnostic mode to try your manual repair. Two of the above are definitely false. Compare logic to identify the only memory node that can be correct. Node 1 is reporting accurately. Nope! Alright. Data missing from prime values, listing data 2, 3, 5, 11, 13, 17, 19. Recalibrate this system by determining which value is missing from the above list. They are prime numbers, that way the only missing value is 1. Nope. Oh well. I tried.
What can I do?
Ready.
Yes?
Out of nowhere they came. Who are you? Ah, it doesn't matter. Can you handle a blaster? They may attack again at any second. I doubt we could hold out on our own against another wave of them.
I would assume this was done by the Sand People.
Came out of nowhere. Wait, damn it. Here they come again. How did it do that?
Nope. Anyone else?
Thanks for your help. I don't think we'll try hold. Did the company send you? It's about time they drove these animals out.
I've agreed to try and stop Sand People attacks.
They've taken all the Zerka weapons that were supposed to protect our sandcrawlers. You'll have to find some way to... Yeah, so do we.
I have to go?
Ah, the Jawas. Thanks for your help. Did the company say... Well, they've taken all... You'll have to find...
I have other questions about the desert.
Just that they attack every... The company tried... We're not so... It's like a fortress. They use whatever they discover. It's not like you need to be a genius to operate. Yeah, so do we. Ah, the...
A small group of Sand People ambush you. Oh, badass I look now, bitches.
Anyone! I'm trapped under here. Please help me. Please help! I can't get out.
3, 2, 1.
Whoa! Better pay 500 credits or we die. Perhaps I can persuade you not to do this. That's what I thought. Was that really? Oh, fuck.
I'm here.
You know what? In retrospect. Well played. Holy shit, fuck me. HK, could you actually do something here? Where do you keep coming from? Basila's fucking kicking their ass. There we go.
Sure.
I'm here.
Ready.
Yes?
Okay. Castella, you too. Come on.
Sure.
Apparently there were mines there. Alright. Here as we get so close. And we are entering the Sand People Enclave. Right in time for us to cut the stream for the night. We will be back tomorrow with something chill. Not feeling any more Resident Evil, honestly. I'm thinking either the coin game, which for the uninitiated is an arcade simulator, or some Planet Coaster. One way or another, we're going to have a lot of fun. I hope you guys had fun tonight, and I hope you guys enjoyed this stream as much as I enjoyed giving it to you guys. I will see you guys tomorrow, probably around the same time, starting at 4, or not 4, what? Starting at 6 Central. And we will pick it up and see where things go from there. And, so long.